What is up, Knights of Vex? We are back for even more Coliseum. Want to apologize for not coming out with any videos yesterday. Had to work late in my RRL job, and overtime was taking a little bit too much time, so I didn't have enough time and energy to get that recording out, so I do apologize. But we're here for today. I have a team that literally doubled my score on my free-to-play account and got me really high up on my endgame account where I am investing crystals. The key is the leadership, and with the lone unit error levels, the contract and the counterattacks from this particular character, Embo, super clutch. Not even using Colonel Ward in this gameplay, not needed. She was very good against the crate because of her debuffs, but the previous two bosses, she has not been the best. So she has been benched for a bounty hunter-led team. And what I want to show you guys really quick is my current score on my Endgame account using this team. It is amazing. So right now, we are about 3 hours into the Coliseum, and I just want to showcase where we're at. This is, like I said, a couple hours in, I'm at rank 11. Rank 11 currently, and I'm sitting at 99% on the boss. I am getting, again, so freaking close to getting to tier 8. A little bit more RNG in my favor on the counterattacks, and I think I'm right there. So I want to showcase the strategy. My first strategy that I did with Colonel Ward, I was able to get to the top 10 first time around during this entire Coliseum run with this era. I was able to get 3,000. I got rank 10 on the first day with Colonel Ward. Today, I want to sit in between rank, try to get into the top 10 if I can. If not, right between 11 and 30 to get the 1,500. So this strategy, literally, I'll show you guys with Mon Mothma. Mon Mothma was not doing it for me at all. My era level units, I don't have them at level 70 yet. So my Syndulla, I believe General Syndulla gets a big buff at 70 or 75 where she's going to be really solid. Unfortunately, I can't show off that gameplay because I don't have her that high of an era level. But for now, this is the comp for the endgame account. On my free-to-play account, I swapped out Greedo for Cara Dune. She did better for me on my free-to-play account than my endgame. But my endgame account was Greedo. I mean, they do some serious work, and the counterattacks are really good. And Drogon's Keen Stratagem is one of the best things a part of Coliseum. It just helps you do some really big boy damage and massive assists. So what I want to do now is showcase the gameplay. I'm going to showcase my free-to-play account first. I'm going to show you my first attempt with Mon Mothma to show you what my score was, and then show you my score after using Embo Lee to show that it doubled, almost doubled, and I can literally get into the next tier with a little bit better RNG. So what we're going to do is head right into the video and my recorded gameplay. So here it is, using a different media player because my VLC is a little wacky. So this is my first run. I was trying it out with Mon Mothma, R5, Zeb, Ward, and Drogon, and I could not get that high enough. This is tier 6 right now. My error units I'll show a little bit after, but I'm going to skip forward a little bit because this strategy just is not working out for me. So over here you're going to see, trying my best. I'm at 36%, 40%. I'm pushing. I don't want to make this video too long, but the moral of the story of this video is I'm trying to push as hard as I can to do some damage. We end up losing Zeb, getting closer to the end here. Let's see. I'll play it out till the end for this, but we get to like 59, 60%, I think. 61%. Do a basic, and he's going to end it any second, so you guys will see. This is just to show you my Mon Mothma run on my free-to-play account. I was not doing nearly as high of damage, and I think Cara Dune coming in here would have done a little bit better, but nothing crazy. So that was my new high score, got to 62%. So this is what I ended up doing. This is the team comp. Level 60 lone units on my free-to-play. Embo lead, Cad Bane, Cara Dune instead of Greedo on the free-to-play with no investment. 60 Zeb, 3-star, and Captain Drogon. This was the comp, and I'm going to play this one with you guys, 1x speed. The strategy is the counterattacks, and we didn't get any there, so that was bad RNG. So I do for a basic first here. I'm putting the Keen Stratagem on Cad Bane first. He's number 1. Sticking to basics with pretty much everyone besides Embo and Cara Dune. So Cad Bane, nothing but basics. That's all you're doing with Cad Bane. Drogon, you do all the specials. Embo, you do the specials and the basics. Cara Dune, all the specials and the basics. Cad Bane is what I meant to say is Cad Bane is only doing basics the entire run. That is it. So Embo over here doing big damage. Cara Dune does good percent there. His basics can double tap. You want to try to get counterattacks on the Jotaz's AoE. That's where the RNG comes in. The second person getting the keen stratagem is Cara Dune. That's priority. Basics, big crit, double tap. Massive. Stick to basics on Zeb for the most part. That's 3% with that. Go for big AoE, that's 3%. Double tap basic, that's 3 to 4%. Another basic with Zeb, big damage. Again, we're not getting the best RNG in this run because we're not getting the counterattacks. If I was getting counterattacks, it'd be so much higher. So again, we only got a single tap on a basic. Over here, I see that the AoE is coming up. I still do it. I want to get the extra offense up damage from those characters, so I get Embo third. He's the third character with Keen Stratagem. Good counterattack there. That's what I'm talking about. That's where the RNG comes in. You can get some good counters from your bounty hunters and really do some crazy damage. I did not find Embo to do a lot more for me on my free-to-play. He got a lower score than with Cara Dune. I think the Terminator removal was great, but that's really good RNG there. We got a double tap basic counter. 88% right now. He goes for Zeb. He goes for the tankiest target. Big AoE Terminator removal. That's 2 more percent. There's an AoE coming up. I see that we have another Mass Swarm coming. I go for Zeb next. That's 93%. Big basic. Basic here. Good dodge because of the accuracy down. Basic. Double tap. 95%. Getting so close. 96%. Trying to see if I could do as best I can. 96%. We get good counters here. That's 97. Again, starting to do a little bit less damage. That's 98. Get so freaking close. Go for an AoE. 98%. So I'm thinking, guys, that's my free-to-play run. If RNG is more on my side, I can easily get to the next tier. I need a couple more counterattacks from the AoE, and I'm going to get there. I want to showcase this strategy that even on mediocre RNG, I had some good moments and I had some really bad moments where I was getting no counters. You can do really high, and that put me into, I hope I showed in the recording, at rank 57 on my free-to-play. More than likely not going to last, but I have never scored that high on my free-to-play for a first attempt a couple hours in, ever. I'm always doing 150 or 200, and I slowly make it by like the 230 rank to get there, but this was massive. I'm hoping I can get into the top 90 for the first time on this account. I'm going to have to see. It might not happen, but definitely going to get in the 300 range, which is perfect. Now what I want to showcase is going to be my Endgame account, where I'm using Greedo instead of Cara Dune. I found Greedo doing a little bit more on my Endgame account. I don't know if that's RNG or not, but over here, again, we get no counters in the beginning. Cad Bane is the first to get Keen Stratagem. Do the second special from Embo. At this rank, we can get our contract. That's why it's so good for the late game. The contract is massive. Go for the burning here. Offense up, extra damage. Basic, that's 2% from a Embo basic. We got a counterattack, but it was a single hit. Double tap basic there. Very good. They go for Embo. That's bad RNG on your part. Basic. Only do basics on Greedo. That is it. Good RNG on the counter there. We got 2 counters and a double tap. Next person getting it is going to be Greedo. Go for the second special. Do some basics over here. We don't get a counter there, unfortunately. Go for a basic. Go for a burning. I should have done the offense up there. Not a big deal. Double tap basic. 2% on Embo. Basic from Greedo. Very good. Sticking to basics for the accuracy down to C. Cad Bane did dodge, so no counters. Good double tap on a basic. As you can see, this strategy is working out perfect for me. So over here, going for Embo next. Then over here, go for a nice hat trick. Unfortunately, when he has evasion accuracy down, he could miss your bounty hunters, which means they can't counterattack. So that's the RNG in that aspect as well. That's why I don't like to put the Keen Stratagem on Zeb too early, because he gets extra potency. But that's double resist there. Double tap on a basic. Do we get some counters? Got some really good counters there. 88%. Go for some nice basics. I'm sure if you guys have higher loaned units, you're going to be doing phenomenal with this team. Over here, and now I go for Zeb. That's 4 characters with Keen Stratagem. I am so freaking close. That's 95%. Double tap basic. We lose half our freaking team, even with accuracy down. So over here, 96%. Trying to get to that 100 mark. Not easy. Get to 97%. 98%. Another basic. A dodge was great. 99%. I am getting there. A couple more counterattacks. And I think I'm going to be in really, really good shape. So I did want to showcase that. That is where I land on my Endgame account. And currently, as where we stand, I am rank 12. And I'm hoping that maybe if I have one more attempt, I might do the refresh just to do so a little bit more testing. But from what I was figuring out, that was my best team that I recorded so far. But I want to know down below what you guys are having success with, and if you guys have any other better team comps than I've showcased in this video. For me personally, it was better than Mon Mothma. My General Syndulla is not a high enough error level to do some more testing with, but that is what Vex is going to recommend for the free-to-play as of now if you have your lone units at 60, and I want to know what you guys think down below. So if you found this useful, leave a like, comment, subscribe. We want to get to 20,000. If you guys want to get more content like this and more high Coliseum scores, make sure you're subscribing to the channel because that is the best way to support me and the content. So thank you guys again for tuning in. Leave it all down below. May the force be with you all, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.